Hi everyone and welcome to the fourth episode in my favourites of 2023 series. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, I will link the playlist up here and also at the end of this video so you can check those out straight after this one. Today is the turn of my favourite eye products. So we're talking all about favourite brow products, we're talking favourite mascaras, eyeshadows, liners, brushes. All of that will be featuring in this video. There's a lot to get through, so we're going to get straight on with it. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name's Gemma. I am 44 years old, lover of everything beauty, skincare, and makeup. I would love it if you'd show this video some love by clicking the like button. Come and join the Pampered Wolf Pack by clicking on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of this series. As per usual, I'll be giving you an ultimate favourite product within each category. If that ultimate favourite is not affordable, I'll also be giving you an affordable favourite as well. And if neither of those are cruelty-free, I will also be giving you a cruelty-free favourite as well. So, let's jump straight into brows. My favourite brow hold product, this doubles up as a brow soap or a brow glue or a brow gel. This is from Westbarn Co and it's the soap brows with extra strong hold. This has almighty hold. You can go out in a storm in this and your brows will still be intact when you get home. I've tried lots of different brow hold products this year and liked a lot of them and used them for a while, and then they lose their hold capability after they get a little bit older. They don't last forever, or maybe your brow gets used to them and gets a bit fed up of staying in one place and starts to rebel. I just don't know what happens to them, but they seem to get weaker over time, and this just doesn't. My brows bow down to this product. They are completely overcome by the mass hold of this. It's a little bit disgusting at the minute, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have cleaned this before I showed you this on camera, but it's heavily used. I like to use this with my Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B brush. It's got a spoolie on one end, it's got a brush on the other end. I use the brush to apply brow powder. Straight after this, I use the spoolie to apply this product straight in the brows. It is so quick, it is so easy. It needs wetting, so if you're out and about and your brows need some assistance, you're probably not going to be able to do this unless you go into a bathroom somewhere and get some water to spray on it. So that may be a negative for you. But once I've done my brows first thing in the morning, they do not need touching up. I can do anything to them and they are so scared stiff, they are frozen to the spot. Nothing can get through this. Absolutely adore this. It is such a great product, and because you get so much of it, it's gonna last you a really long time, and it's affordable as well, and it's also cruelty-free, so we're moving straight on. My ultimate favourite brow filler product goes to Benefit. This is the Goof Proof Brow Powder. I just think this is so quick and easy to use. It's hassle-free. Just pick this up, put a little bit on a brush. You can even make hair-like strokes with this. It can be really precise, or you can just block fill the brows if that's what you prefer. I really like this. I used to have this in the shade 3. I've now bought it in the shade 2.5, which is slightly lighter, and I think it looks way more flattering on me. It's called Neutral Blonde. It is the perfect shade for me. I have this in today. I don't think it's too dark. I don't think it's too light, and it's definitely not that orangey tone that a lot of lighter shades can be. It's not too yellow. It's not too orange. It is just perfect. My cruelty-free favourite goes to NYX Microbrow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I've lost the end to this, so it doesn't have a cap on my spoolie end anymore, but it doesn't matter. I really like this product. I very rarely reach for it anymore since I've been using the Goof Proof powder. However, if I'm in a rush and I can't find this, if I've dropped it on the floor and I'm being lazy and don't want to pick it up, I will go for this. And again, it's really quick and easy and simple to apply. I would say this is very difficult to over apply. If you do, however, the spoolie on the end, just brushed through the brows, will help soften everything off and make everything look very, very natural, which is why I love this. It's quite hard, it's not too soft. As soon as as it hits the skin, it doesn't melt, which a lot of pencils can do when they touch the skin. This one doesn't do that, which I love about it. And it also doesn't bleed throughout the day, it stays put. Really nice product. I think last year the Lift and Snatch was my ultimate favorite and also my affordable favorite product. I still love this. I absolutely do. I think it is an amazing product, and if you're after a pen that fills in the brows and looks incredibly natural, if you want those really, really fine hair-like strokes, this is going to be the product for you. It will not let you down, and again, it's not overly yellow or orangey. The tone is really nice. I have the shade Ash Brown. Just takes a little bit longer for me to do because I'm being precise, and I'm a bit of a stickler for my brows. I like to take my time and get them perfect, whereas when I'm using this, I can do it in a rush, and I can't do this in a rush. Moving on to ultimate favorite and cruelty-free favorite eyeshadow in one. This is the I Need a Nude palette from Natasha Denona. I love this. I've been wearing this non-stop throughout these videos, so if you've wondered what eyeshadow I was wearing in the previous videos, it's this one. So nice, very versatile, and finally an eyeshadow palette for the fair-skinned people, because often there are too many shadows in a palette, especially one this large, that just aren't suitable for anybody with fair skin unless you want to look grungy, which is great if that's the look you're going for, but if you want something more subtle, it's very difficult to find, and finally we have something. So last year my ultimate favorite was the Glam palette, which I still adore, but as you can see, so much lighter in tone in the I Need a Nude palette, and far more versatile for me. I can make this look grungy if I want to. I can make it look really glam and really vibrant and just a lot deeper in tone. Very sexy, very sassy if I want to, but I can also wear this in the daytime and make it look extremely natural and neutral and nudie. There are lots of different mattes in here which are creamy and soft. There are also some lovely shimmery tones. This one down here is extremely subtle. It's just like a wash of shimmer. This one as well, incredibly beautiful, more of a two-toned effect with pinks and silvers. And then you've got the usual really creamy, soft, glittery metallics like this one here, Muse, which is to die for. And also this one here, Filigree, just gorgeous. I love this palette and it's so wearable for absolutely everyone. I can't do this video justice though if I don't talk about the Charlotte Tilbury The Super Nudes Easy Eye palette. This is such, again, a very versatile palette, very wearable palette. This is the one that I recommend to anybody who approaches me on the street and asks me what is my favorite wearable palette for the daytime, because this is all mattes. And if you are worried, if you're over 40 and you're starting to get a little bit of a hooded eye here or there and you're a bit scared of those shimmers, those glitters, then you don't want to be buying a palette that is full of shimmers and glitters because you'll never use them. This one, a full matte palette, all very wearable, just beautiful tones and very easy to use, very beginner friendly, blend out like a dream. It's just a great palette and I use this all the time. As you can see, it is heavily used. Neither of those palettes are affordable, however, so I need to come up with an affordable favorite, and this was the easiest decision on the planet. I have spoken about these shadow palettes so often on my channel in the last few months because they are phenomenal. And when I say a product is phenomenal and it is worth your money and go out and buy it immediately, I mean it from the heart. These are palettes from MUA and they are unbelievably good. They blew my mind. The quality of these, if they were in different packaging, if this was a blind test, I would think these were Natasha Denona, especially the metallic shimmers. The metallic shimmers are soft and just buttery and smooth. They're not chunky, they glide on the lid, and every single shadow in here lasts. When somebody is a beginner, I always recommend you go for the more affordable palettes first if I think they are easy to work with, because some affordable palettes are very difficult to blend out, and that can be a problem. And if you are a beginner, that can sometimes put you off using eyeshadows in general. So sometimes it's better to go out and buy a more expensive palette that is very easy to blend than go out and buy an affordable palette and completely waste your money. These totally different kettle of fish. I mean, these are so easy to use. If you really like those metallic shimmers, if you wear eyeshadow on a regular basis, if eyeshadow is your thing and you've not tried these already, especially if you're in the UK, because these are readily available in Superdrug stores, go and buy one. I think they're around about £3.50, £4. It's not a lot of money to waste. Honestly, you will not regret it. They are fabulous. The colour payoff of the shadows is definitely there. These don't blend into nothingness. You're not forever applying these to the lids in the hope that you'll build up the pigment. The pigment is there straight away, but they are very easy to blend out, and they're just amazing. I've gone on about them again, haven't I? I need to stop, don't I? I'm so sorry. Unlike a lot of other affordable shadows, yes, I'm still talking, these do last a long time on the lid. They've got great longevity, so they don't disappear throughout the day. They stay. So I'm gonna stop now. I've spoken quite a bit about the fact that I don't use liquid liner anymore. I just don't think it's flattering on my eye anymore. It looks a little bit too harsh on me, especially a black liner. And also, the older that I get, the shakier my hands get. I always think I'm gonna mess up, and if you think you're gonna mess up, you do mess up, because that's all your brain's thinking about. And if you do mess up your winged liner, you've got to take the whole thing off and start again, and that often means taking all your eyeshadow off and starting that again as well. And it just takes time, and time that I do not have. So I still do create a winged liner every now and again. In fact, quite a lot of the time. Most days I have a winged liner like I have today, but I create it with eyeshadow and it takes me seconds. The reason it takes me seconds is I have this brush, and although I don't have an affordable or cruelty-free alternative to this, I need to mention it in this video, so please forgive me. This is from Refa, and it is the Refa 29 brush, and it is so simple to use. If you've never tried winged liner before and you really want to give it a go, this is the brush that I would recommend. I have never seen anything similar to this in the past. It's such a great brush. It's not too big. It's the perfect size for a wing. You just stamp it on and go. What more could you want, other than maybe one that's slightly more affordable, because it is a little bit pricey, but worth every penny as far as I'm concerned. The eyeliners that tend to be my go-to now are the brightening waterline eye pencils. My favourite one used to be the one from Makeup by Mario. They've actually discontinued that, I think, now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I actually bought the Victoria Beckham, what is it called? Victoria Beckham Instant Brightening Waterline Pencil, and I actually prefer this, and I prefer it because I think it's more universal. It's incredibly flattering. It is exactly the same shade that my waterline used to be before it started to get a little bit discoloured, a little bit red throughout the day. It's such a lovely shade. I actually have it on now. Instant eye brightening, instant awakening, instant widening of the eye. And it's not white. I used to use a white one, and honestly, I look back now, I look like one of those painted dolls, you know, that have got like really, really surprised looks on their faces. My eyes looked bigger, but they looked unnatural. This looks incredibly natural on, and it is a great product. It's not one of those products that has got a little spinny uppy thing on the end, technical term. This needs to be sharpened, but it's the right size pencil for a universal sharpener. I really don't like it when brands come out with really chunky ones that you can't sharpen, but you need to sharpen. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? Grab a knife? This, it's great. So Victoria Beckham Beauty is cruelty free, but it is definitely not affordable. So my affordable favourite goes to Makeup Revolution. I have this product, I have tried this product, but I can't find this product. I only had it the other day. I don't know what I did to it. I gave my office a real cleanup because it was full of boxes and I may have thrown it away. So I don't have it to share with you. However, hopefully Louisa will put a picture of it over here. It is the Makeup Revolution Streamline Waterline Eyeliner in the shade Nude. I don't think it's as natural looking as the Victoria Beckham, but it's a really nice product and will do a very similar job. Moving on to favourite mascaras. Now, I can't talk about mascara without talking about the Too Faced Better Than Sex Foreplay Lash Primer. I found this earlier on this year. I actually bought the miniature version because I didn't think I was going to like it, because I tend not to like any lash primers that I've tried in the past, and absolutely loved it for the main reason that this is black, and also the second reason this really does work. I love the wand. It grabs every single individual lash, and I've been out and bought the full-size version because the small version didn't last very long. So I have this. The knack to applying this is apply one coat and immediately after apply your mascara. Don't leave this to dry down fully, otherwise it goes a little bit crispy. It will not go crispy if you apply your mascara immediately after, and I got that tip from a subscriber of mine, Chrissy, who isn't very well at the moment, so I'm wishing her all the best. I hope she recovers really quickly and is back with us in 2024. This is such a great product. It really is. It's lovely and it does make the world of difference to your mascara. It adheres to the lash better, it's thicker, it's chunkier, and yet each individual lash is defined. So I really like this. By the way, I filmed my full face of ultimate favorites that's going live really quite far down on the list of these episodes. I filmed it yesterday and I completely forgot to use this, and I have no idea why, because I religiously apply this daily before my mascara, and for some reason it just slipped my mind to apply it. So it's not in that video, apologies, but it's here now. So my ultimate favourite mascara, it was almost the Estee Lauder Turbo Lash, which is the new mascara from Estee Lauder. I really like this. I love the wand. I was a bit worried that the consistency of the product, which is incredibly thick, the fact that it sticks to all the bristles on the brush and looks a bit clumpy on the brush, was going to hinder application. I was wrong. It's really nice, and I have gone on about this mascara quite a bit, so I needed to mention it in this video. However, it's not my ultimate favourite, and the only reason it's not my ultimate favourite is because it's not waterproof or a tubing mascara. So I like to make sure that my lashes are fully protected. They're not going to bleed or smudge throughout the day, and although, to be fair to this, I don't get any bleeding or smudging throughout the day, my ultimate favourite has to go to MAC Stack Waterproof, which is phenomenal. Now, if you buy this brand new, open it, and you're a bit underwhelmed, give it a few days until the formula thickens. It will thicken over time. It may take a week, but it comes into its own. It is not a carbon copy of the MAC Stack original formula. The waterproof version is slightly more fluid, so bear that in mind. It's not going to give you as much volume as the original MAC Stack, but it is enough for me, and I am a volume girl. So I really love this. It's not cruelty free though, and it's also not affordable, so let's go into that one. The e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara has to be my favourite affordable and cruelty-free mascara. I love this, not only because it's a lovely mascara, but it also comes in a couple of shades as well, so you can get it in black, but you can also get it in brown, and it is the most lovely neutral brown colour. It's not a reddy brown colour, it's not a grey brown, it's in between. Not too yellow, not too orange, not too red, it's just a lovely tone that's going to be wearable for absolutely everybody, regardless of what eye colour you have. This is not going to clash. It's going to look beautiful on a blue eye and also on a brown eye, a green eye. If you've got purple eyes, also look nice on you as well. This is a great mascara. It's great for layering. You can apply numerous coats of this effortlessly. I love the wand. It's a plasticky, what do you call it? Like a, I can't even remember what the word is for this type of wand. It'll come to me as soon as I stop filming and it'll really annoy me. It's lovely. And I thought this was going to struggle grabbing every single lash because the bristles on this are really quite small. But again, I was wrong. I mean, who knew? It does happen. It's really, really nice. And it has very small bristles on the end of the brush. So for those lower lashes, it's so easy. You can actually apply the mascara like this. And now I've just grabbed one of my hairs on my head. I am blonde no more. So that's it for my favourite eye products of 2023. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you give it a like. It really does help me out more than you'll know. And if you're not subscribed already, I'd love it if you consider clicking on that subscribe button as well. Hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.